Hey guys, we are back again. It's gotta be for the last time. We meet Nanaka today. Alright, so... Alright, time to get scolded about us, not really studying seriously. Yeah. You're in trouble now, Yoshiyuki. Yeah. You ain't too bright there, buddy. Tisk tisk. In trouble now. Okay, let's hurry along. Hurry along. We can't do another video. Good morning, Mayuki. Senpai. Don't know what Suginami's doing for the Christmas party. Mayuki's like Suginami's rival. She's going to destroy him. They're worried that Yoshiyuki will do something too. No, I won't. Okay. Oh, this part's great. Osaka has the best Tokiyaki? Alright. That was well done, but your sentence structure was worse than an elementary school student's. It was completely off topic, so you get a C- on this assignment. Thanks, Garrison Sensei. Did a great job connecting Osaka's Tokiyaki and global warming. I hate to tell you this, but they have absolutely nothing to do with each other. What are you talking about? Doshio, Sakurai. Oh, Suginami. Okay, yeah, we're gonna move ahead a little bit. Okay, Coco has to present her report. Yes, she's extremely earnest, as expected. Yes. Owari. A+. Alright. Well done, Coco. Oh no. We didn't do the assignment. Or messed. Forgot to do it. What'd you say? That's no good. Guess I have to let Muppet-kun scold you. A finger puppet on his right hand. A Garrison Sensei wears a Muppet puppet on his right hand. You bastard! You dare forget your damn homework, you get a D-, bitch! This guy is in no way related to Mr. Garrison and Mr. Hat. Mr. Twig is jealous, though. Anzu. I mean, look, like, this game doesn't have the most amazing story or anything, but you see, I mean, these characters, they're just fun. Ecological balance would be disrupted, causing epidemics and food shortages. Eventually, the Earth would be incapable of maintaining oxygen generation. The atmosphere would be destroyed. Life on Earth would burn and vanish. If you don't mind that, then go ahead and destroy the environment, foolish humans. Repay your debt with your very lives. Gotta hear the laugh. Oh, Lord. Oh. Since that day, everyone in class started putting their efforts into ecological causes. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, this doesn't have the best scenario. I mean, they're entertaining, but, you know, they aren't going to change your way of thinking at things, and they aren't going to blow your mind or anything. It's not Ever 17 or, you know, anything like that. It's not like the best visual novel I've ever played or anything. It's just fun. It's just solid. It's just entertaining, you know? I think that's the best way I can sort of describe the Capo too. Entertaining. It's not more, but it's not any less either, you know? It isn't, you know, super action-packed, and doesn't have you immersed in this crazy fantasy world like, say, you know, Fate Stay Night or Tsukihime Type Moon's games. You know, it doesn't have you worrying for your life and, you know, sort of trying to figure out what the heck is going on like in Ever 17. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other things. But, I mean, you know, it just... It doesn't have any gameplay like other visual novels do at some points. It's just a game that's entertaining, and it lives and dies based on its characters. And the characters, you've gotten a very large sense of how the characters operate in this game. From this, what was intended to be an hour at most look at the game, but it's turned into, effectively, an hour and a half look at the game. So we run into Minatsu. She's sitting with Yume because they're both freshmen, and she's ignoring us. He can't say how he met her. We have got to move on. Like, we have to, because I forgot that we met Minatsu again. And, oh, he asked if she liked bananas. She's not happy. She only told us a few things, Yoshiyuki. How could you forget this? Come on, man. Just give it some effort. That's all I'm asking, dude. Yeah! Oh, dude. Okay, she didn't hit us at least. Banana. Yeah. I'm not gonna give Capo 2 a review score or anything. I didn't even plan for anything like that. And really, you know, with a look like this of the game, I think you can more or less... I mean, it's more than just me saying, okay, this is what's good, this is what's bad. You know, the music is this, the music is that. You know, the graphics, the art, the direction, the storylines, you know, all that. You've sort of gotten a little taste of all that, save for, you know, the scenarios, because it's too early in the game for it to have gotten deeply into that. And, you know, like I said, it's quite lengthy. As you can see, we're an hour and a half in, almost. And we haven't even met the freaking 5th heroine yet. Or 6th, actually. I keep saying the 5th, but it's the 6th heroine. We have Yume, we have Otome, we have Minatsu Amikaze. We have... Man, I'm so drawing a blank. We have Anzu. We have... Wow, I really am drawing a blank. Anyway. Is it 5? Maybe it's just 5. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna get a million people screaming at me. Yes, I know. I know that there's other heroines, but I'm drawing a blank. Give me a break. It's after 1 in the morning. You don't have a rocket punch. Oh, they took away your rocket punch. Okay, you know what? Basically, we were skipping this because we can't do this. Basically, she's asking Yoshiyuki to keep an eye on Amikaze and just make sure that she adapts because she's being enrolled in school because they want her to be able to live freely and be able to study, you know, how she operates with humans and such as that. Okay, so hear her music, hear a voice, and he's trying to figure out who he is. Now it is finally time for us to meet the final heroine of the game. Shirakawa Nanaka. And as you recall, anyone who played the Capo 1, we had a Shirakawa Kotori as one of the heroines from that game. And once again, she is the super popular girl who sings. Yeah, there's a lot of parallels between the first and second one. Really, in some ways, I joked around, actually, with some people, calling this the Capo 1.5, because they really do take a lot of the tropes and stuff they had in the first game. But it clearly is a sequel, because even in terms of when it takes place, like, they don't ignore the Capo 1. The Capo 1 happened. It's just that the Capo 2 has a lot of similarities. We have Nanaka, who's related to Kotori, clearly. She knows us. Yume looks a lot like Nemu. We have an Amikaze Minatsu instead of Amikaze. Oh god, she's my favorite character from the last game, Miharu, who has the same theme as the Amikaze from this game. Same theme song. Well, you know, it's a remix, but same tune. So yeah, let's meet Nanaka. Shirakawa-san. I think anyone watching this probably knows, but basically to call someone by their first name on a meeting in Japan is considered very personal. So generally they use their surnames and adapt san, I believe. I guess I think it's more brusque, kind of, if you don't add san, but, you know, san is more friendly. Of course, kun refers to a man or a boy. You know, I'm not very familiar with the prefixes. I sort of get a lot of the nuances, but I can't really explain them very well. I'd have to, like, write it down or something, but, you know, I'm not amazingly ingrained to that kind of stuff. Like, I still read translation notes and stuff, obviously. It was a pure and beautiful voice. Oh, man. I was touched. I love how the protagonists are always these sort of dopey guys, but then they can say these really corny, like, embarrassing lines without any hesitation, because they're supposed to be, like, pure or honest. So, you know, now she's all happy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yep, so we're going to spend the rest of this video, you know, sort of meeting Nanaka, getting to know her a little bit. And, I really, you know what? While they talk, you know, you can read it if you want, but I think I should probably go ahead and wrap up, you know, my thoughts on the game. I've more or less already done that, I guess. You know, like I said, that it doesn't really stand out, you know, in scenario or anything. Again, to me, the Capo 2 is the characters. The characters just have... It's almost like they jump off the screen in a lot of cases. I mean, there's exaggeration in the voice acting at times and stuff, and of course it's melodramatic because, you know, it's, you know, a Japanese sort of animated thing. And they're almost all like that. But, oh man, just so much personality, so much color. It's just very vibrant. It's a very vibrant game. I really enjoy it. And it isn't dark or anything. It's just a game that you can kind of enjoy. You know that eventually, you know, in the later games, it's going to take itself seriously and you're going to go on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. But, you know, it isn't a game that's ever going to take you into a deep, dark pit of despair. You know, you're not going to... It's not going to go kind of little sister on you or anything like that. You're not going to have a moment of, you know, something like Chaos Head, where it's just like, wow, that is just freaking messed up. Things like that. It keeps it fairly lighthearted, you know? And again, the humor can be pretty good. The translation, again, credit to Manga Gamer, man. Their translation have gotten so much better. I'm really impressed with that. You know, just it's a solid title. You know, if you like visual novels, again, you know, you need to be into the sort of high school romance thing. That is clearly what this is about. It's high school drama. You know, again with a bit of fantasy. So, you know, temper your expectations with that. You know, you need to like what you've seen of the characters, at least, you know, one or two of the characters, for it to be worth your time. And, you know, you can kind of expect general sort of story tropes and conflicts in the scenarios. But again, the characters are well done, and therefore those shine pretty well as well. I do think that the pacing is a little skewed on a couple of the scenarios. For instance, Anzu, you know, I won't go into details or anything, but towards the end, her scenario seems like it almost goes off the rails a little bit, and I have that problem with a lot of the endings. I mentioned this at the beginning, sort of, a little bit, but the endings, they don't really very often fit in terms of pacing, and in my opinion, sometimes with what happens, with sort of how it's developed. But even so, I think the Capo 2 is really... It's a great game. It's really enjoyable for anyone who enjoys visual novels. Oh yeah, I should also mention this game is 18+. So, you know, if you're gonna get it, you should probably be over 18. If you're not, don't let your parents catch you playing it, or you're gonna be in trouble. I don't condone you get it, but I'm not ignorant enough to think that most of those people are probably the ones that are going to go out of their way most to try to see some boobies. Alright guys, and you know what, with that comment, I'm going to wrap things up. Thanks for watching. Please comment.